Sri Lanka has a lot of meditation training programs. And this is why we did not start a meditation training program for a very long time. So meditation had been a part of the trainings that we do, the corporate trainings, and also even when we do Reiki training or NLP training, personality enhancement training, public speaking training. The meditation had always been a part of that. However, we did not have a specialist meditation training until very recently. And the one we started was led by Jayashree Mata, so that training program is still going on. So this is the advanced meditation training. So this is for people who are very serious about their growth in their meditation track. Now, when we start that work, something we realized was, and this was emphasized to us even before we start this work, there's very little information about the nature of meditation available to people. So people end up learning one or two meditation practices. So it can come from your religion or philosophical background. Your school might add to it. If you are in a certain spiritual practice, you might get a meditation, but then people make use of this single one or two meditation practice that is available to them and try to apply it everywhere. Like recently somebody told me that, okay, I'm stressed, and I asked them what do you do, and they said I'm doing Vipassana. Now Vipassana is an amazing meditation, it's a really good meditation, but it is not meant to manage stress. That's not one of the intentions of Vipassana. If you have done Vipassana enough for long enough time, and if you've been doing it in the way that you should be doing it, you might reach a mental state where stress is not something that occurs there. Okay, that is possible. You can reach a mental state where stress is not something happening in your mind. However, if you're getting stressed now, and if you're getting stressed and if you try to sit down and do Vipassana, that is not a solution. Like it's not a stress management solution. So at least 3 people have told that they use Vipassana to manage stress. No, it is not. It's not an effective strategy. It's meant to get you towards a different mental state with long-term execution of that meditation. Another person told me that I only knew about mindfulness meditation. Yes, mindfulness meditation is amazing meditation, but it's only one type of meditation. There are other things. There's transcendental meditation, there's chanting based meditation, there's prayer based meditations, there are meditations based on Buddhist teachings. There's more than one. So people think it's only Anapanasati and Maitri. No, there are a lot of other meditations based on the teachings of Buddha, and these meditations are again geared towards the Vipassana is based on Buddha's teaching. So they are all geared towards enlightenment. They are not really geared towards physical world achievements. And there are other meditations that are geared towards manifestation. So if you are interested in law of attraction, and if you are interested in achieving things, there are meditations that you can do to attract whatever you need to your life. So that meditation works quite differently to other meditations. They have similarities, but some meditations look very different from others. This is why we created the beginners class of NLP. We wanted to show different aspects of meditation. This is why we created the basic meditation class. So this is a 2-day class, 2 hours each day. So it's a 4-hour training. The first day we would cover what is meditation, the different outcomes of meditation, and then we would, depending on the number of people and the time allocated, we'll be covering 3 to 6 meditations in the class. You'll be able to experience different meditations. Why a lot of meditations? The reason is one size does not fit all. there is a meditation that you can do right now easily based on your personality, based on your state of life conditions right now, and also based on what you want to have. It's not one size fits all. Meditation is not one size fits all. You might go, and this is again another experience that we have. People been to meditation teachers and then they've been told you can't do meditations. You are not able to do meditations. That's not true. It is not a true statement. Everybody can learn to do meditation if teacher knows how to teach them. If teacher knows only one thing, and if the student cannot use that teacher, and then only thing teacher can say is, you can't learn what I'm teaching. And which is true, but that's not how it is usually said. It is usually said, you cannot learn meditation, which is not true. I have had students who've been rejected by other meditation teachers, and then I asked them to show what they learned, and then they would try to do some sort of a concentration. Their mind start running, and then they would say, okay, I can't concentrate because my mind is running. And then I asked them, why do you meditate? To improve my concentration. So it eventually becomes a chicken and egg situation. You can't have one because you don't have the other thing. And to get that other thing, you need this. So you need the egg to get the chicken, and you need the chicken to get the egg. So it's a catch 24 situation. Now, if you learn a meditation that is suitable for you, you'll be able to easily do it. And that's why you need to experience different types of meditations. In the same class, I have noticed people pick up different meditations for them. And in a later date, you might prefer a different meditation, but right now, in your life conditions where you want to, and depending on your goals and depending on your personality, there will be a meditation that you can easily do, and there will be other meditations that will be very hard for you to do. So you need to be able to pick and choose from a wider gamut of choices. That's one. The second thing is, in most meditation classes, meditation is taught as one thing. Like you sit down and you go to this mental state. No, meditation is not one thing like that. Meditation is a multiple step process. So in the beginning part of the meditation, your job may be to notice that it is wandering and bring it back to whatever that you're paying attention to. So that may be what you're doing. And a higher part of the same meditation, your mind may never be wandering around. It would be in a pretty strong, stable place, and the moment you sit down to the meditation, maybe all thoughts go away and you go to this serene place. So it is going to be a continuum, and you could be starting from anywhere in that continuum based on what you have been doing before and what has been happening in your life. You could be like starting from any place, and there have been people who joined the meditation class, the basic meditation class, and the first meditation I have given them, they have gone into this blissful state, blissful mind state, dhyana states. They have just gone in and they haven't done any meditations before, and that is also possible. And there are others who start from a different place. You will be starting from wherever you are, and then you'll be gradually progressing through that, and each and every step, the kind of thing that you do as meditation is going to be different. So these two aspects are very, very important. And what we want to do in the basic meditation class is to give you a choice as to figure out what's the best thing that works for you, and for you to know that meditation is not one size fits all. There are so many different things that you can do. So that is beginners basic meditation class. Then we wanted to cater for the people who wants to get into awakening path, the path of enlightenment. So we wanted to cater to this group we just like meditation, awakening is also not one path. Being awakened is one point, but the path of getting there you can get from many different directions to the same place, and there are different traditions that is pointing to the same place in different ways. So one tradition would point to one side and the other tradition would point to a different side, but it is to the same place. Starting where you start is different, the kind of things you do is different. So exploring some of these options that you have is the intention of intermediate meditation class, to understand different natures of spirituality, different ways of awakening, and then looking at concrete steps, the step-by-step processes that you have to do in different traditions. I'm not going to tell you that only one tradition works. There are many different traditions, and all these traditions have brought results to people. What you're doing, you may be in a path right now, it may or may not be bringing you results. It's always good to study other systems. Everybody who achieved anything worthwhile knew more than one way to get it done. So you also need that if you are really serious about your awakening. So intention of the intermediate meditation class is to talk about different awakening strategies, and also it's very important when in an awakening path, your meditation, like, it's not one thing. It is going to be a sequence of different processes you'll have to do based on the stage you're at. There will be different set of things in each stage. You'll be focusing and doing different things. How this, you need to know where you are, and you need to know what you could be doing in that stage, or what you should be doing in that stage if you are to proceed to the next level. So talking about these aspects is the intention of intermediate meditation class. And then we have the advanced meditation class. The advanced meditation class, as I said, is for people who are really keen and serious about their spiritual growth, getting towards whatever the spiritual outcomes they have set for themselves. So this is sort of a membership program where we would be having immediate attention towards you, one-to-one attention towards you, a person. So it's different from a group class, and also a longer term engagement, sort of a 1-year program. So this is already going on. Jayashree Mata is already supporting a group of students, and then the intention is to get more and more people who really deserve to reach their spiritual goals coming in and getting the help they need to achieve what they want to have. So those are the 3 programs that is on meditation that we have started. The basic meditation class is for everybody to explore different natures of meditation, give it a try, and then figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and have this open mind to explore possibilities. The intermediate meditation is about awakening. I have awakening strategies, the processes that you can start doing in your life in the path of awakening. And advanced meditation class is for anybody who is really serious about reaching your spiritual goals and spiritual outcomes. So if you are interested on beginners NLP class, basic NLP class, or intermediate NLP class, connect with me. If you are interested on advanced meditation class, you can connect with me. Right now we are not recruiting any students for that class. However, we do have openings for basic NLP, basic meditation, and basic intermediate meditation classes. So hope this was useful for you. I hope you learned something about yourself, meditation, and also the kind of work that we do. So stay safe, be happy. Jayashree. I'm Kamkasri, Chief Trainer and Coach for Mind Designs International. Take care.